So I told y'all last Sunday that I wanted to go to church, but I didn't get to make it. I had to watch it online. But this Sunday, we're definitely going bright and early at the 9 a.m. service, okay? I'm just going to wear this little dress I got off Amazon. It's not super churchy, so I had to put a little jacket on. It's cute, though, right? I didn't have enough time to change my bag, so that's why I got 2 bags in my hand and my Bible. So I have to do that when I get to the church. It's really crazy that I'm running late because I was up with enough time to spare. I even told myself I was going to stop at Starbucks. Didn't get to do none of that, y'all, because I'd rather spend my time doing TikToks. This is crazy. But as soon as I pulled up to this church, y'all, the waterworks started. I do not know, but it hit me like a can of bricks. I was sitting there just crying and crying and crying like, Lord, I just thank you for giving me another chance to be here, to be at church. I told myself I wasn't going to go back to church ever again for various reasons. I was like, I probably never step foot in church again. I'll just read my Bible. I'll find support groups, blah, 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 blah. But then, a few weeks ago, I literally had a whole change of heart. No, I want to go to church. And I think my issue is because I started reading, and I read a lot, that I have to be somewhere where, I can ask questions, where I can really grow my faith, and they read straight from the word. I don't need, the motivational speakers. And when I tell you, God led me today exactly where I needed to be. I could not stop crying, y'all. But I'm going to pause it right here because I want y'all to hear this message because I feel like somebody might need it.
Perseverance, because I know that God has my back. I know that God is with me. He's with me even in this moment as I'm sharing this, through growing in my faith, and just trusting God now. I'm in a position that I can do that. I can talk about it. I can talk about it without crying. That doesn't mean I don't want to cry, but I can talk about it without crying. I can talk about it with a little more confidence and clarity and encouragement, because I've learned that everything that I go through in my life is not just for me. It's not just for my family. It is for somebody else to know that there is hope in Jesus.
Was that not good, y'all? We were reading out of the book of James, and I've read James numerous times, especially when I first started going through my divorce. I couldn't understand why. I couldn't understand why God would put me through this pain. I just could not fathom the thought of this really happening to me. I always feared divorce, I always said I wouldn't do that. I was going to break the cycle and get married and blah, 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 blah. And we're going to have a strong black family, all of these things. So it was really hard for me. And then we were on a fertility journey. So then I was also kind of sick to my stomach about that because we should have conceived the same month that we separated. So it was a lot on me at the time. But the book of James, it says to count it all joy. To count it all joy. God is using these situations and these times to grow us as Christians, to grow our faith. And the word says, and let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. And at the time I read this last year, I may not have believed it fully, but this year, I am a living testimony. So let me serve as an example for you.